temperature is 3 degrees. Pitch darkness, one car and one stubborn woman stepping out at 5:30 a.m. Still cleaning. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, I'm Riddhima, and if you love slow travel, real experiences and honest recommendations, you are in the right place. Mussoorie Day 3, where we chased a freezing sunrise, ate our hearts out, discovered a golden hour cafe gem, and ended the day at a celebrity recommended spot. Also watch till the end because I'll share a few practical tips you must know before planning Lal Tibba and Char Dukaan. Trust me, it'll save your time and expectations. So day 3 started really early. We were told if you want to catch the sunrise at Lal Tibba, you have to start early to avoid traffic later. So we left at 5:10 am and by 5:30 we were already at Lal Tibba. And let me tell you, it was pitch dark. The temperature was around 3 degrees. And it was freezing. The girls were literally shivering. There was just one scooty with 2 people, us and our driver. That's it, total silence. About 15-20 minutes later, one more car arrived. I said enough is enough, I'm getting out. Did I care about the cold? No. Did I want to miss even 1 second of the sunrise? Absolutely not. The girls very wisely chose to stay inside the car with the heater on. I chose the cold and honestly, it was worth it. When we asked locals there कि कितने बजे जाना चाहिए sunrise के लिए, and see everyone was giving different information, so we decided to just to be safe, we decided to leave at 5. Even that was too early. It seems यहाँ पे बहुत traffic हो जाता है, which is very true. But what I feel that you should see the sunrise time and थोड़ा सा जल्दी निकले because we were हम लोग almost 1 hour 15 minutes before the sunrise पहुँचे थे, which was not required actually. Anyway, slowly the sky started changing colors from deep blue to hints of orange and pink. It was mesmerizing. Monkeys were jumping around, completely busy in their own morning routine. Like हम अपना काम कर रहे हैं, तुम अपना देखो. The famous Lal Tibba Binocular Point was closed. It opens around 10 am. Though we were told different things by different people. So quick tip, don't rely on hearsay. Always double check timings. It's so surreal. But then the sun started showing up and with it came that golden glow on the snow peaks. The moment I was waiting for, pure magic. Some retired locals started coming in for their usual morning walk and I just stood there thinking, how blessed are they to witness this view every single day? क्या मुझे भी post retirement यहीं आना चाहिए? After soaking in the sunrise, next on the agenda was breakfast at the famous Char Dukaan. We were told one shop opens at 6 am, but even at 7:15, everything was shut. Finally, around 8 am, one shop opened and we were hungry. So, we didn't care which one it was. We ordered the famous bun cheese omelette, cheese masala Maggi, normal bread omelette, ginger lemon honey tea and coffee. Everything was excellent and super filling. We could not try the famous pancakes. Next time for sure. After breakfast, we had to leave our taxi at Library Chowk. That's when Rashnika looked at a cycle rickshaw and asked me, Mama, can I ride this? I said, Dekhte. Then I asked the rickshaw bhaiya and he said, why not? And off she went. Yes, it looked easy, but not easy. It's tough. But it was fun, old school and totally worth the experience. Post all this adventure, we came back to our room and did what the most needed. We needed sleep. Then in the afternoon, hunger struck again. We stepped out for lunch and had aloo tikki chaat and rajma chawal at a local dhaba. Simple, comforting and delicious.
This reminds me of our Ladakh days.
And after some photo shoots and walking around, we headed to one of our favorite discoveries of this trip, Cafe Teetotaler. Their hot chocolate and coffees are honestly mind-blowing. And the bonus, we got to witness a gorgeous golden hour from here. We loved it so much कि हमने सोच लिया था कि कल का लंच यहीं पे होगा. By the way, they also have a painting activity where they provide all the material. They charge rupees 300 and you even get 2 complimentary drinks. After spending some time on Mall Road, dinner plans were locked at Chick Chocolate, recommended by Archana Puran Singh and her family. So we ordered pizza, momo and a hot toddy, non-alcoholic. Everything was delicious. For dessert, I tried their fruit cream, recommended again. It was okay, but not great. The girls picked pastries which they enjoyed more. That was our day 3. Day 4, our last day in Mussoorie. And honestly, this one was all about slowing down. We started late, no alarms, no rush, with a buffet breakfast at the resort, a proper holiday mood. After that, we just lazed around for a bit because sometimes doing nothing is also part of the plan, right? Then we headed back to one place that had already stolen our hearts, Cafe Teetotaler. This time it wasn't just for food, it was for their painting activity. They give you all the materials, you choose what you want to paint and suddenly time just disappears. We were so engrossed in painting that lunch became secondary. No hunger drama, just colors, brushes, conversations and calm. These are our paintings. Honestly, painting can be so therapeutic. We finally ordered light snacks, hot chocolate and coffee, and once again, golden hour did its thing.
कितनी पास है कितनी दूर है चांद सितारे सच पूछो तो.
Every evening in Mussoorie felt different. Same sun, but a new mood every day. Post that, of course, Mall Road. Because Mussoorie without Mall Road is incomplete. Girls played some games. after we walked to the other side of Mall Road, we were in no mood for fancy food. बस दाल राइस चाहिए था. So we ate at a small Punjabi restaurant. Simple, comforting and घर जैसा food. Before calling it a night, dessert from Chick Chocolate. This time we picked date carrot cake and New York cheesecake. Both were good, satisfying and not overly sweet. And then it was time to check out Mussoorie behind us. Next stop, Kanatal. Mussoorie taught me something simple. You don't have to do everything to enjoy a place. Sometimes repeating the same cafe, the same road, the same sunset is exactly what you need. Tell me in the comments, are you a packed itinerary traveler or a slow repeat the same place kind? Also, if this video helped you, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Our journey continues. Next stop, Kanatal. See you there. Love you all. Take care. Carpe diem.